Welcome to 31 Days of Horror. With me, Aaron, I'm trying to give you a horror experience, y'all, with 31 films. Trying to do it every day. Trying to catch up at the moment. We're on day 11. Day 11 is Deliverance, or The Deliverance. I've got a lot to say about The Deliverance. The Deliverance came out in September of 2024, and it is on Netflix. It's a Netflix movie made by Lee Daniels, who's done some great work. I don't know about here, though. Gotta go find that out somewhere else, in my opinion, for great work. Here's my horror tip, personal Aaron's tip to you. Take it or leave it. Most of the time you probably leave it, but my horror tip for you right now, with this film being the inspiration for the tip. No more based on true stories. Don't tell us it's that, because this is not a true story. They just took a house that was haunted. I don't even think they did use the same location, and a family's somewhat experience with it, and then ran with it and took it. And most based on true stories do that. And that used to be scary. That used to be like a part of the scare, but now it's not part of the scare anymore. Especially in today's media digital age, we're looking up. We're figuring out if it really was based on a true story. Before, when it was like the Blair Witch Project 90s, you just like took it like, yeah, that's what really happened. This is a found footage. We know now. You took a murder or a situation or a house haunting, and then you ran with it and made your own story. It's not even the same characters. They made up some characters in here. My own personal opinion, who cares if it's based on a true story? It's not what made me watch this, actually. 1 minute summary. I'm going to summarize this film for you in a minute, and then you get to decide if you want to watch this. That's why you don't have to watch the trailers, because I think trailers kind of spoil a lot of stuff, and sometimes summaries don't give enough. So in a minute, it's kind of like a little bit in between that world for you. No spoilers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So this is about a family, and they're kind of a broken family in the sense of their mother lives with them, has cancer, and the mother's not the best. The grandmother, and then there's the mother, right? And the mother, I can't remember any of their names right now. Geez, I'm not doing well. But anyways, the mother's not the best mother. I mean, she's trying her best, trying to do her best, but she has an alcoholic. She's an alcoholic. She's addicted to, I can't talk, alcoholism in the family, I think, but also with her, and drug addiction, and she kind of doesn't do the best job. But anyways, so then the house is haunted, it's possessed, and when they buy this house, they don't know that, and then things start to happen within the house, but it could look like it's actually her, that she's doing these things to the kids, but it's actually, no one's gonna believe it. It's actually possessed. And then there's a family dynamic of just family trauma in general. So yeah, that's the 1 minute summary. 1 minute erroneous thoughts. Here I go. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts about the film, and I try to do it spoiler free. This one might have a little bit of a spoiler, not what happens, but just kind of the ending of the film and what they want for us to get from it. So I already know what I want to talk about. I typically don't, but I know what I want to talk about in general. Here we go. Erroneous thoughts. I only got a minute to tell you. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't. This film is not for me. It was not for me. It was not scary at all. It was not even about possession, in my opinion. I think that they thought it was cool that Lee Daniels wanted to do a possession film, and we're like, do whatever you want, go for it. Sometimes we need limitations, right? We need to be told what to do, and just to help with creativity. And sometimes, because he needed it, because it was a proof that you may know how to do drama, but it takes creativity to do something in horror. It takes a certain kind of creativity, and there was great acting in this. Let me tell you that. Glenn Close, come on, yes, and Audrey Day, great, okay, but Monique, love you, want you back in the world, but in the acting world. But this ending, I don't know who they want this film to be for, because it was Jesus over your head, like Jesus saves the day kind of stuff. Oh, I'll edit that out. But and so that's just not for me. That's not for me. And then the religious people, I feel like the Jesus people aren't going to watch it because there's possession in it and about the devil. So I don't know who this film was made for. Not me. So here's my experience. This is Aaron's experience watching the film, and then what kind of happened after that, or like how the film sits with me. And I was not going to watch this film just because I heard such bad reviews for it, and I decided to watch it the week it came out, because then all of a sudden, within a day, everyone was memeing the heck out of this film, and you know the meme I'm talking about. And so it's like, all right, I like to be in the know of pop culture, so I'm going to watch this. And it just wasn't scary. It just wasn't horror to me. Possession's not like my favorite genre of horror, but I like it. I'm okay with possession, but it just wasn't even possession to me. It wasn't haunting to me. And I guess it's even more of a haunting than it is possession, but it's a little bit of both. I decided to watch it just to be in the know of the pop culture. I had to know why Glenn Close was going to say this one particular line that we all I think, know now, even if you haven't seen it. And I get what he was trying to do by doing that, but it didn't work. It wasn't giving what he thought it was going to give. I'll say that. It gave something else. Now I answer the question, did it stick the ending? Which is very important in horror. So 5 is I love the ending. 1 is not for me. And you guessed it. Not for me. It's a 1. It's a 1. It's a 1. It's a 1. Don't add all those ones together. It's one singular. That ending, oh my God. Literally, oh my God. That ending was infuriating for me, to me. There were some good moments in this film. There's good acting in this film. It had a direction it could go that was like, oh, why do people hate this film so much? And then it did it. And then it did that turn. I was like, you don't know how to do haunting, possession, horror, and this is why it's bad. And then the ending just topped it. It was like, this is what I spent my time with, infuriated by that ending. And felt bad for the actors in it. Like, you had this film you thought you were making, and then this is what you were making. So 1. Time for Aaron's category. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I even like made the lights be more exciting because I'm just so not into this film. But I'm trying for y'all. I'm trying. Sometimes maybe it's even better when I don't like a film. I don't know, but this is a lot. I typically don't even dislike things. This is disliking for me. And I'm sorry if you love it. You love what you love. I'm not discrediting your opinion. This is just mine. So I'm just gonna give it fun categories. This is a possession haunting. Possession haunting. I don't even want to call it that because it's really not. That's what it would probably be categorized in. It is a slow burner. It is a drama. It's a drama that happens to have possession in it. Religious. Let me tell you, religious people who are hating on this film because you think it's about the devil and all that, it is actually made for you, I think. And it's specifically a Christian religious film. That is actually what it comes down to when you get down to it. So if that's for you, then get over your horror stuff and watch it. It's hilarious for all the reasons it didn't want to be hilarious. I was laughing, which can be enjoyable. Like, I could see myself like maybe watching this with some of my friends and be like, is this ridiculous? How can I watch this? Like, what? And problematic for me, problematic maybe for others. That's what I'm going with. I'm not even take away the haunting, possession, take that away. But it's supposed to be, right? So that's what but it's actually a slow burner drama that happens to have possession in it. Religious, Christianity, religious. Hilarious. I was laughing. And problematic. Now here's when I answer the question, would I stab again? Would I stab this film again? Do we even need to answer this? Do I even need to say it out loud? Because I think we kind of know that it's a no. I mean, I guess, and I said if my friends had it on or something in the background, I might watch it and be like, how bad is this? It's not even so bad, it's good. It's just bad. Sorry to this man, Lee Daniels. You're great. I'm not saying that you're bad. You're just not good at horror. This is not for you. And I respect that you tried. I respect that you put it out there and that you have the money to put it out there and you're backing to put it out there and that you did get someone like Glenn Close to be part of this. Good on you. This is not for me. But maybe I'm alone in this. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Maybe you convinced me to watch it again. I love to hear people's opinions, so just tell me in the comments. Happy Halloween!